Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas, and I'm very excited to be talking about something that not only I love for myself, but I love for everyone. Those who meditate, somehow there is a key that they find, key to peace, key to happiness, key to harmony. But how that key becomes available to us, we will learn more from someone who has practiced yoga meditation and has taught many people. What makes this special is the first ever World Meditation Day that is being observed on 21st December, declared by United Nations. So I have the pleasure of welcoming my friend Vijay Trivedi for this conversation. Namaste. Swagat hai aapka. Vijay ji, I thank you also for joining me on the World Yoga Day, which was declared on 21st June. But now, as we move towards meditation, when was your first awareness about the significance of meditation, which brought the kind of love for meditation to the extent that you practice it every day?
Very good question. See, in my 30s, when I was working in sales, what happened that because of habit of traveling and eating outside food and all that, then I found some little bit of discomfort with the health. And somebody, my friend said, I think I am going to get you to a course which is helping, not only in the career but also health wise. Not that I had any major concern. And one of my friend, he said, I'm going to enroll you in Siddha Samadhi Yoga. That's how I got into that. And then I got proper training and started meditating and found life has changed 180 degree. That's how I started getting interested in this. And then I decided that, well, this is something wonderful and it has to become a permanent asset in my life.
Talking
That
about
brought me into meditation.
Wonderful. So, talking about this permanent asset from layman's point of view, when we hear yoga and meditation words together, yoga, of course, has multiple ways of kind of ways in which you can describe or understand. But typically, asana and meditation, are they somewhere interrelated? Uh, is it necessary to know or to practice asana properly before having the ability to meditate?
As such, Ashtanga Yoga says there are 8 steps, right? But meditation has a very different perspective of life. If you are practicing asanas and you can do meditation simultaneously, yes. As you grow, as you evolve, yes. But is asana, like in practicing asana, is meditation? No. They are two different things. Especially in West, asanas are more for body and mind, while meditation is for mind and a much higher self. So meditation is entirely a different perspective, in my opinion, than asanas.
So let us hear the definition of meditation. And as earlier off the camera, I was recollecting many people say that you don't do meditation, meditation happens. But perhaps you can do something so that meditation happens to you. And what is that which makes it possible for meditation to happen?
Beautiful. Very beautiful question. See, to understand that, we have to understand in 2 parts. First is what is meditation, and then second, what makes it happen. Did I understand your question correctly?
Yes, sir.
So, meditation is what? It is about discovering your true self. Now, there is a difference between discovering and finding something new. Discovering means which is already there, and now you are changing your awareness. Because you becoming aware, you are able to find which is already existing. So meditation is all about discovering our true self. Now, to make it happen, there can be different techniques. One of them which I have mastered and which I find is very easy, which is again related to basic meditation process or understanding of meditation itself. You would have heard this Brahma Satya Jagat Mithya.
Yes.
Meditation is actually experiencing that Brahma is Satya by discovering your true self, and Jagat is Mithya by discovering what Jagat is.
So
So if you really understand what Jagat is, then we will look at what Brahma is. Jagat.
yeah, sorry, sir. Let me come back to so away from the words Brahma and the Jagat, the technical side. The true self also is slightly a terminology that we say without knowing what it means. And like a child, if I ask you and you say meditation is discovering your true self, so let's say you meditated, you discovered your true self, then why do you have to meditate again? So there are two parts to this question. One, what is true self? Two, once you know what is your true self, if you will have like few things to say that this is my true self, then why you need to meditate again? Once you have known it, you have known it.
So there are two parts. One is to become something, and another is to be. Our true self means to be who we are, the way we were created, and really finding that out and experiencing that. So I'll give you an example. From morning to evening, we do 100 things. Sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are sad, sometimes we are excited. Now, all this is happening, but there is a one thing which is continuously seeing it as a witness. Everything outside and your experience is changing, but what is seeing it is not changing. The one which is not changing and one which is witnessing everything is your true self. It is not changing because of anything changing outside or because of your experience changing for outside or inside. It is continuously watching. That is your true self. When you find the one which is watching is your essence. You may call it your Atma, you may call it as your consciousness, you may call it different name. But when you really find that out, the one which is watching everything, and one which is watching everything is watching all the changes. Jagat, I told you, like the one which is changing continuously. Our thought process, our emotions, our experience of the world is changing continuously, but one which is watching is not changing at all. That is what is our essence, that is our true self. When you discover that, you have learned meditation.
So now I'm looking at what United Nations is saying, and they say meditation can contribute to health and well-being, and learning about one's true self. If I use the word from Hindi rooted in Sanskrit, swastha. So you are uh, situated in yourself. That is swa. So sthiti in the swa. How if I say that when United Nations is saying meditation can contribute to health and well-being, I think meditation makes you swast by becoming aware of swa in some way. Uh,
So I
you
will
know,
explain you. Swasth means to be established in yourself. Swame sthapit hona means swasth.
correct.
You are completely established within yourself means you are swasth. The health has many aspects: physical, mental. Your well-being is connected with your economical. The well-being. There are several aspects: social. right? Socio-economic, everything is finally is reflected in terms of your health. And if you are very well established, it is making all the aspect as you are witnessing them, and you are very well established within yourself, means you are swastha, and you are able to see everything as a witness. That will have minimum effect, because what is happening whenever we are active in the outside world, there is a continuous agitation of the mind because of desirable things happening and undesirable things happening, because of anxiety of the results we want to produce. These all things are continuously aggravating our mind. Whatever is aggravating our mind has a direct impact on our physical body. Mind and body are very closely related. But when you say you are swastha, you are very well established, the mind is in equilibrium state, and it is able to grasp the outcomes happening outside just like a witness with minimum impact on you. That's how your health is protected with minimum impact of externals on you.
This is very interesting, and I think it's not. It sounds simple, but it's not simple to understand. On the one hand, what we are talking about is developing the sense of stillness, and at the same time, many people consider yoga and meditation making them more dynamic and more effective or useful member of the world community, and I think both have a grain of truth in them. But just to decode how stillness, which is a result of meditation, helps you in becoming efficient, uh, talk to us from your own experience on how it resulted into a different Vijay Trivedi after his long years of practicing meditation.
See, today, the professional jobs involve a lot, which generally we define as performance. See, all the professional jobs, they will keep you in the place only when you are performing. Now, when you are saying performance, means there are very two important aspects. One is your efficiency, and another is your effectiveness. Efficiency means what you are producing and what you are consuming, what company gives you and what results you bring. That's your efficiency. And effectiveness is what you are producing is really relevant to companies, their own goal, their own what you call the plans. Is it really producing what is relevant to companies overall plan? Is it fitting into company's mission? Is it keep fitting into company's uh, overall growth? So these both are really contributing to the performance. A person is called a good performer when he is efficient and he is also effective. Now, how meditation helps you in both this aspect? See, for that you have to understand there are two very important aspects of our day to day life. One is rest, and another is activity. Today, our speed of doing things has increased multifold. What we were doing in 1 hour is done in 1 minute now. So, because of that, because of that, the effect, the stress level caused at the level of mind and body is much higher. But our ability to rest has not changed. We have the same pattern of going for the sleep and taking the rest. And most people are not able to get good sleep because their mind is continuously engaged with whatever they have done throughout the day.
Yeah,
They are not able
forgive,
to
yeah,
disengage.
yeah. Forgive me to interrupt. This is the key problem which you have just hinted. Um, People say I cannot meditate because I have lots and lots of thoughts. As soon as I decide to sit for meditation, my mind starts throwing multiple thoughts. Now, how
Reminds
that
me,
streamline happens?
this reminds me when I was teaching meditation, one lady, she came to me and she says, "You're telling thoughts, but I'm getting, Simon, like, mere ko jhumka." They say, like, it comes in like battalion. And my mind is not able to take it. So what happens that whatever the activity we do during the daytime, our mind is crowded with our emotions and thoughts, and we are not able to disengage. That essence, which is becoming a witness, is continuously feeling that those emotions and thoughts we are, that means you are experiencing yourself as Jagat, which is changing. Jagat means the thoughts and emotions, that's what you experience is your world. When you learn how to become a witness to them, you are yourself disengaging from the thoughts and emotions, and that's what meditation is. So the moment you disengage yourself with those thoughts and emotions, you are very well established in yourself and you are much more restful. A proper meditation will bring almost 6 times more restful condition compared to the deep sleep you have.
Okay, so here's the thing. What you are saying, it makes sense, and yet when someone who has XYZ responsibility or concern, he or she thinks that if he is not searching for the solution, which means having more thoughts that now I do this or I contact this person, or there is a sense of correlated thoughts leading that if this happens, that will happen, etc., etc. So now, when what you are suggesting, or what I understand from you, is meditation is disengaging. So sometimes you will feel that if I am needed somewhere, and I'm thinking, how will I help XYZ person, maybe a family member, friend, or whosoever he is. If I'm disengaging, I'm probably being unfair to my role, my responsibility. So, kindly address this dilemma.
So you are disengaging at the level of mind and thought. You are not actually disengaging from your duties. This is the difference. That when you are disengaging, it is giving you a restful state. When you are well rested, your body is energized and your head is clear for you to analyze the situation, and you will be equipped to take better decisions and better action given the situation to you. You will be able to help actually better in terms of your duties which you otherwise are feeling. Disengaging is not disengaging from the duties, disengaging from your own thoughts and your emotions, so that you get deeper rest.
So, I will also request you to share the techniques or something that would help troubled mind get into that zone where meditation happens, because getting away from the cacophony of thoughts is not easy for everyone.
So because it's not easy, it requires proper training. And training, see, I tell you, the mind which has been troubling you for so many years is not going to immediately leave you. The habit of troubling you, because mind will always claim that I am the boss and you listen to me and you do it. When you learn to change the game, you become the boss and you start giving instructions to the mind, it is very easy for you to engage and disengage with your emotions and your thoughts. You can bring whatever you want, just like a ring master. You can bring whichever thoughts you want and whichever emotions you want, attend to them. You can put others aside. This is a part of the training and it is an evolution. Meditation is not a phenomena which will happen instantaneously. First, you have to take training, then you have to do abhyas, then you have to get established into your practice, which is called sadhana. And once you are established and you are getting into a state where you are able to connect to your higher self, which I explained you before, is the essence which is witnessing all the time of what's happening, and that will bring you to a stage of we call is drashta sakshiba. Today we are living the whole life as I am the doer, I am the one who is enjoyer, I am the one who is experiencing the stress, I am the one who is getting punished. From there, you move and you become a witness and you start experiencing the life very differently. And you will start seeing things like you are watching a movie as a third person. Your ability to analyze is much better when you're looking at any situation as a third person rather than becoming part of the situation.
Beautifully
The
said.
whole
I
thing.
think, yeah, very, very well said. I think we'll have to wrap up soon. So I would also request you to share how you feel this 21st December declaration by United Nations as World Meditation Day would help in bringing about awareness and kind of drawing people towards meditation.
See, meditation has been a practice for many people. Like it used to be a special group. Now, just like any other kind of a health enhancing activity or making your life, it is a life enhancing activity. Everybody has started understanding that it is an integral part of our being. It is not something separate that we have to go and do it. Meditation is an integral part of our lifestyle. And that is the reason now UN has also started recognizing that this is not like only for few people. It should be available to every person, every small person or a big person should be really meditating, because the moment they become meditator, they become contributor
Beautiful.
instead of grabbers. Today most people are thinking what is there in it for me. The moment he starts meditating, why it happens, I'll explain you. Whatever we do, we think we will get a desired outcome. When we get the desired outcome, we are happy. When you start doing meditation, it totally changes. First you learn how to become happy, and you start expressing whatever you're doing happiness in your activity. So instead of trying to what is there in it for me, you start thinking what I can offer. Your activity becomes an opportunity to offer to the world. You become a contributor, and that is how you want to really create a world where there are more contributors than grabbers. World is going to become a better place.
Absolutely. Beautifully put,
That's
Vijay.
That's the reason UN has started realizing that this is a life changing event for everyone who is meditating.
And
You become,
yeah, I have no doubt that when there are more people meditating, there will be less violence, there will be less stress, and also they will be happier and healthier than what they are if meditation becomes a part of the daily life. So, Vijay, I thank all those who thought about this World Meditation Day. It draws a lot of attention and it helps people directly, indirectly. As I also got the opportunity of talking to you and sort of meditating again on meditation, and some of our viewers will also consider it more seriously than what they have been. And indeed, I'm sure many people do meditate. They will also be happy with this enlightening conversation. So, Vijay, once again, thank you very
Thank
much.
you for having me.
And I think we'll have more sessions with certain nuances of meditation with
Sure,
you.
sure, sure, sure.
Thanking him and thanking all of you with prayers for world peace. And of course,
Yeah, thanking my guru Rishi Prabhakar, who got me into yoga and dhyan and meditation,
beautiful.
and also being responsible to the whole world and becoming a contributor rather than a grabber.
So, on that note, may we all be contributors, and you have contributed by your attention. So, thanks to all of you with lots of good wishes.
Thank you
You
very
have
much for having me.